Yeah, viewers all over the world. For some of you that are seeing me for the first time, one more boy Eze-Ana Ugochi to Benorifte. Yes, I'm ancient high priest and ordinary evangelist. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja na Ugochi to ordinary temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi dịkwazi ọlụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja na ordinary restoration evangelical mission. Bụrụ onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me a priest or an evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. N'ụbọchị taa n'oge awa nke isiokwu anyị ji wee bịa bụ afa. All you need to know about afa and different kinds of afa. Now, ihe nchọ ka nkọwalụ gị bụ gịnị bụ afa. Afa bụ consulting the medium. The ability to consult the medium to extract information from what is happening in the other divide. Yes. And to ascertain what is happening in the present and what future holds. So in a nutshell, Alpha is spiritual lab. The ability to consult, to know exactly what is happening there and what future holds for you. That is Alpha. And we have many kinds of Alpha. Yes, enwere prophetic ministration. Enwere afugiri, enwere afokwe, enwere afa ndị mmiri, enwere afa dị iche iche. Yes. Mgbe ọbụla mmadụ nwere ike ịtụ omimi na mmụọ to know exactly what is happening in your life. That is Alpha. Whether ma ọ wụrụ mkpụrụ ọbụla, whatever ọbụla onye anwa use does not actually count. The terrible now when the person be able to see you and ask forces near yeso to habama ihe na-eme na ndụ gị. That is Alpha. So ọ bụrụ necessarily no ihe na-etu aka onye aji. Onwe ndị na-egba afa ịta, nwe ndị na-eji ọjị, nwe ndị na-eji ego ayọrọ, nwe ndị na-eji miro, nwe ndị na-eji many things. So the bottom line is ability to know what is happening in the vineyard. So pay attention today so that you learn something that will change your life for good. Before we dive into today's lecture, don't forget that we are still in the month of July. And our group ritual for the month is still ongoing. This show to go in the temple, go for this all over the world. This is the difference of the temple, children of the temple, members of the Restoration Evangelical Mission, and the consecrated group. To make the last of the month. I get in a middle with you on the reject Chuaja. May you know Hamadu. Bagotana temple, Chuaja to entities of powers. Janeben Chuaja Web, Mesaraka. Kepazi Uke. Nandamus. The talk I see me every month when I have. So I'm only interested in joining that he gave me email token donation to the account number. The chat is them that WhatsApp and one other details we need for you in order to book it. WhatsApp number is 0805 78 37672. 0813-8243-871. In our screen, you have those numbers for now. Now, let's dive into today's lecture. What is consultation? Consultation is the ability to consult the medium to know exactly what is happening there and what future holds for you. Consultation does not start today. It started from the time immemorial. But I would like to take your mind back to some historical facts. Maybe let me start from the book you already know, familiar with, called Bible. For those of you that always ask, where is indeed the Bible? Ole God and also. Ega the book of Jeremiah. Sorry, the book of Samuel. Ega forever King Saul. More jail. Or one of see how Nagota. The two of us here one Nagota. Now. Ọ chọzi ịgba ihe na-eme maka na ọ gọtọrọzi etu obodo ọ na-achị si wee dịrị. Ọ chọrọ ịma ihe na-eme na mmụọ na ihe mmụọ kwelu egwu ya na etu a ga-esi mee mbara wee sụọ mbara nni. O wee jewe na nke nwaanyị na-agba afa ruo ebe a disguise onwe ka a ghara ịgba n'ọnya nwa bụ King Saul bụ onye bịara ịjụ ese. Mgbe nwaanyị na-agba afa bịara, nwaanyị na-agba afa bido wee kpọlite the spirit of Elijah, kpọlite the spirit of their ancestors. Ka ọ reveal ọrịa ihe na-emenụ ihe gbasara onye bịara na be ha ji wee bịa. Dịka nsi gwa gị na afọ abụ consult the medium, your ability of you the seer to summon the spirits in the other divide to be able to reveal to you what is the main challenges of the person that needs the consultation. That is exactly what that woman does in that particular book of Samuel. Then the Samuel, we are told in that allegorical story that Samuel came up and began to be angry with Saul. Why are you disturbing me in the land of the spirits? And eventually he revealed what Saul must do and explained the anger of the gods and the ancestors towards Saul. Yes, so Alpha has been in existence from time immemorial. Let me give you another type of Alpha that happened. Go to follow me to the book of Jonah. Ifenza is when you are consulting Alpha, there will be a point you will like to ask the spirit, the mediums, whether this or that. Do you know why I love Igbo spirituality? Igbo spirituality will always tell you that Alpha says. Alpha says. Because Alpha brought you. However, the Alpha is the spirits, the mediums, that we are able to tell you what is happening. Chukwu in his infinite mercy is in his throne. Mana enwere ndị angel ya, ndị ichie, ndị aka, ndị egede, ndị anikatana. Those people are the spirits, the familiar spirits that will always tell you the principalities and powers. We always reveal what the future holds for you in the world of gross materials, this earth we are seeing. So it's not the work of Chukwu. But the problem I have with the church people is that they always tell you that God said. Ooh, yes, but ordinary spirituality will be very honest with you that the not Chukwu. Yes. So in Igbo spirituality, there were many ways. That 10 minutes Jonah in the Bible. Then when Jonah na also Ijobodo Nineveh. We about an old travel. Man, let's consult Afa Kahafenza. Kamano ji maki here where na chain hani because ha chopotalo. Now the minute that is now to that particular time, the very unique that no goes in the anger of the gods are upon them. Now where challenge Habafa or where Jonah. However, Jonah, we don't hate you, but at this particular time, we don't have anything to do than to throw you back to the river. And that is exactly what they did. They offered sacrifice. They offered Jonah back to Miri. And that is the only way they have their own peace. So, after consultation is the ability to know what is happening in the beyond, so that you know what they want and how to appease them. So, it's like spiritual lab. The way when you first sick, you go to lab will be able to diagnose you and be able to fish out where your problem is coming from. That is exactly what Alpha does. So now what I want to tell you that there were many ways is the Alpha. And when then Alpha green, when then Alpha then when then Alpha when the age Georgia, but when the age Gayon, when the age Akaraka, when the age Milo, where prophetic ministration awful. When they were clairvoyance, when they were clairvoyance, when they were intuition, Haji Abafa Afuche. Man, I can tell you where odo my odo means the same thing. When Alpha Kibia, Alpha is always correct. I can tell you without missing words. But the problem where the error will come is from the interpreter, from the middle person, the seer. Because now found with language, more with language hanaso. Yeah, your inability to interpret what they meant, and your inability to be able to ask them questions. Because more guys are the big question age the most of the time, more times, more will not ask you, tell you what you did not ask for. Because more brought for that Christmas. So at the day, basically, Kanya problem is the choice in Alpha. Walk watching in the Summers, you see how because Hali Diegi to the beggar Balagafa. Only open no big avatar, go to that person. And otu ụmụ mmụọ azụ gị ga-enwezi ike reveal ọrụ onye anwa because na-achọ ịgba afa ihe onye a ji ajụ gị maka ya name, your town, surname and rest of them and other details is to be able to connect using your name, your ancestral name, your hometown to connect to your roots, their ancestors. And whenever the person is doing the affair, you call upon them to tell him what is your problems. So that is why the person is asking for your details. Because now your details, your surname, keji mara gị na mmụọ. Kene ka na-ekwu maka ya. Enwere afa ka ibie. Enwere onye nwere ike isi gị na-afọ ugiri, na-afọ okwe, nọ nke nwa. Mana ọ nwere ike gbasịa dị afa rụọ dị ọrụ mana ọ maga. Ọ nwere ike ọ bụrụ na onye na-agba afọ ọchị wuo onye gwara ihe bụ problem mee ya emetị ya. Ịghọtala. So nwere nke dị superior. Enwere ndị nwere administration, gift of administration, dị ha ga-afụ gụzie gị ozi. They moro no onye anwa from n'ụzọ, that person that saw you on the road and be able to tell you one or two that is your problem. Don't you know is your afa? Mụ na onwe m nwere mgbe ọ na-abụ the spirit of afa senite. Enwere ike ọ bụrụ na major dị ihe eji agba afa. When I sometimes look at you, I will be able to tell you everything about you. Sometimes looking at you, looking at for your forehead, I will be able to message you. Sometimes I can even look at your palms, be able to message you. So there were so many ways. I want to call on that here many times. Na temple. Ọtụtụ ndị bịara ka agbara ha afa ozi bịa. I begin to give the message. I don't know what happened with the day two Reverend sister came to my place. She is still on mufti, but she was very surprised because she is the least person I was expecting then when I started many years ago. So immediately I saw it, the spirit told me that she's a Reverend sister. And I told her, are you a Reverend sister? She said yes. And now she was surprised how I decode that. I now told her that it's my forces that told me a Reverend sister. So that is Alpha. Remember, I did not cast anything. Yes, there's what we call intuition. It depends on how you should know the Alpha. So in one Alpha keep here, Alpha obro bakata abu Alpha. Mono abele, meaning no brona bakata, so what language they are. At the end of the day, he had a babu, go nyanga basia lafa, go messy that thing with solution. That is the most important thing. So they can see even upon administration, you can name administration, Uziabia. When you go not before you, Uziabia is basaria. That is Alpha. Because what it is that your spiritual forces connected with the person's spiritual forces and be able to extract information from the beyond. What is the cause of the person's problem? The person's problem is that is Alpha. So stop clarifying Alpha. No one Alpha can be a that. Alpha really is especially owned and dependent on more especially of Anambra people. Ndi mo nkare ode ha na-agba. Ndị Enugu na-agba ike na-agbakwa ụdị ọzọ. Etu aka ọ dịkwa esokwo na m jee Igala. Ije ndị ha nwere ụdị ha na-agba. Ndị Yoruba nwere nke ha na-agba ede efa. Ịghọtara ya? Ndị ọbụla nwere nke ha na-agba nwere nke dị superior. Mba na-asụ n'onu ma na-akpụ ụkwara ọ bụrụ ofu. The same way even in Igbo land, anyị nwere ọtụtụ na-agbakwa different type of afa even in Anambra. To nwere afa ka ibie ihe dị mkpa bụ mfe ijebe na afa ọkụ gị na ezumezu mmụọ gị ha direct gị to onye ha ga-esi n'aka wee reveal onye bụ problem gị. Yes, nwere nke kana don't allow anybody to be intimidating you, telling you that you are only problem. No. O nwere onye akpọrọ n'ụdị dị iche. E nwere ndị their vision is very clear. So nwere mgbe ya anọkọta wee sị na onye abụrụ ofu we are all components of the same entity. Oh, for a so let's stop this competition of who is here, who has this, who is here, because Nemono Alpha language that does not mean no from the medium or one Alpha or Jim or one Abru Ada, but no. What depends to their inner disposition. So, and they got they can see what Alpha the correct. Open Anna connected to the medium. Very correct. Not interpretation. Only not interpret here when you cannot interpret here wrongly. Yes, based on the development, spiritual development to Nyama. So know it that today afa even onye na-give you message o nwere ụfọdụ ndị na-abịa na temple before ha na-abịa abịagozie m na onye na-etu a na-abịa na ihe o ji abịa mana for the fact that some of them enwerugo mindset na afa ka abịa. Yes, mana ọ bụrụ na m nọ na spirit of ministration, I will be able to minister to you. The spirit na-abịa abịa ịghọtara ya etu a ka ọ dịkwu mmụọ afa nwere mgbe ị ga-anọ ozi a na-abịa on their own. All depend on the way develop your spiritual pattern. So what am I saying in essence? Understand ya na afa niile bụ is one. Ọ bụrụ na enwe error na afa message, a man or the person na the middle person na interpret ya. Man ọ bụ for the spirit their message is perfect. And because ọtụtụ n'ime ụlọ na-enwe problem because na na-ada jump from too many afa at a stage oracle because enwere ike decoding some of these things at the end of the day become more confused. So because may they carry your chi and their forces along before you go to call your chi and the resume to guide you. Let me stop here. May the blessing of Chukwu be with you all. Chat me on WhatsApp 080578377672. Ekpere ekwere m na Chineke ekwere na ọ dị ihe siri m ike ka Chineke na-apụ igosi m ụzọ m esi lụwo ya n'ihi na ọ mazuru ihe niile obi m siri ike na Chineke emeworo m ya ya gazie. May the blessing of Chukwu be with you all. May you remain blessed now and forevermore. Ka emesịa.